what is a meta? It could be a screen super glued to your face, or maybe a platform where grandma spreads wild conspiracies about how chocolate cake was invented by Satan. But in the case of video games, meta stands for most effective tactic available. Basically the thing everyone either uses or does, usually after a game-breaking update. And while a lot of games have metas that come and go, almost no player base makes it happen like Phantom Forces players do. I swear to God, they'll find a way to make this the best gun and then everybody will start using it. It's just how it happens. But in today's video, I want to discuss the latest meta that has been driving both me and apparently a lot of you insane. So follow me today as we talk about the latest and greatest thing, breaking Phantom Forces, and why it does just that. And if you haven't figured out what that is, today we're going to be talking about the AK-12BR, the latest and greatest nightmare to befell Phantom Forces as a whole. And if somehow you don't know why it's like this, let me share a little tidbit with you. When you give a gun no recoil and a 95 round drum and a decent bit of damage, people tend to be a little overpowered with it. And that is exactly what this is. So this gun, formerly one of my favorite battle rifles to use, has recently gotten not only a remodel, but a complete rebalance, being only one of, I believe, 2 ever guns to have like a new category. I guess I could word it. The poor choice of words there. Basically, it went from being a battle rifle to an LMG, and the only other gun that I could think of that did something similar was the Dragunov SVU, going from the sniper category to the DMR category. So it's not like this hasn't happened before. However, that didn't come with such a major rebalance. And this has become genuinely probably the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. To give a bit of a tidbit about overpowered weapons, right? Do you guys remember the AK-105? Does the bars barrel at all bring back memories? Does the AK-107 sound familiar? The AK-107, up until about 2-ish weeks ago from the time that I'm recording this, was the most broken weapon in the entire game. This is something that had no recoil, and frankly, it still does have very, very little recoil. But basically, it was absolutely everywhere. Everybody was using it, and it was extremely annoying, giving you decent little damage next to no recoil and 30-round magazine and a high fire rate. This is that, but with a 100-round drum. It has very similar damage, kind of, to the AK-107, and it also has no recoil like the AK-107, and it has the same fire rate as the AK-107, and it has the same 0 recoil that the AK-107 has. Did I mention that, by the way? Did I mention that, by the way? I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't know if I did. I don't think there's enough times that I can mention this. Like, I have just never seen something in this game that's full auto that is this broken. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. And I'm going to add something onto that as well. You might think maybe it's the setup that I'm using. Maybe it's just, oh, maybe there's like a really broken conversion that you've got equipped or something. Yeah, no, that's not remotely nearly the case in the slightest. You see, the thing is, if I go ahead and I take off all the attachments from this and I just leave it completely stock, yeah, the recoil basically is unchanged. It's just basically unchanged. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how I feel about something that is this broken, completely stock. I'd also like to add too that this is just a rank 44 weapon, if somehow you haven't noticed that yet either. So in a matter of a couple of days, if you really kind of grind hard on this game, a couple of days starting at rank 0, you can have this weapon unlocked and just immediately outperform just everybody. Again, I've never seen anything like this. Not in my like 8 years of playing this game have I seen a weapon that is just genuinely this unbelievably stupidly broken. It just doesn't make sense, bro. It just doesn't. I'll go ahead and I'll slap my setup back on this bad boy. A way that I haven't really seen people utilize this all too much though, and it's not really a great way to use it, is you can set it to 1,000 fire rate burst mode as well. And I can't really get it to work with a macro all too well. It just seems to tap fire it for some reason. But if you sync up your shots just right, you can get 1,000 fire rate out of this too. That's absolutely loony. It's absolutely loony. There's no reason for this. We truly do live in a world, don't we? To prove my point even more about how broken this is, I'm going to take it to a bit of a ranged map here. We're going to take this to Second Storm, a very dark Second Storm, unfortunately, so I apologize for that. That's teammate. Oh, yep. Truly would not be a SomeSteven video without having mowed down a teammate. Look at this. This is so, it's not okay. It's not okay that I can play like this. I'm going to throw a scope on this. I want to prove my point even further. I'm throwing a scope on this. What are we throwing on? Global offensive. Now, fair warning, there's going to be a little bit of flashing / shaking. So if you're sensitive to that, just be ready. Be ready for that. Dog. It's not okay. This is not okay. I'm trying to find somebody that I can cross map here, and it's just not. It's just that man did the sickest cartwheel I've ever seen. This is so dumb. Like, I should not be able to do this right now. This is I should not be able to do this with an LMG. But of course, I can do that, and I am doing that because it's the AK-12BR, and that's exactly what this weapon is used for, apparently now. Wish I could lean out this window. I just have to, like, squeeze my head through the window here. Oh, my God. I hear another one. I hear one over here. This guy's got one. I hear it again. There he is. Okay, hip firing is not necessarily this thing's strong suit. Yeah, he literally has his own AK-12BR. Like, there's another one. There's literally... They're everywhere. They are actually everywhere. Like, there are metas, and then there is the AK-12BR. It's just... It's basically... Did someone just jump in? Someone just jumped in front of me. I didn't even mean to kill that guy. The AK-12BR really is just kind of its own little meta here. I've never seen anything like this. It was added, and then it is just everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and put on a shorter range scope because that one's kind of driving me a little bit nuts. Like, dude, I don't want to just keep going like, bro, it's overpowered. Bro, it's crazy, bro. But I mean, what more do I say? What more? How can I elaborate just how stupid this weapon is? Bro hit that 1 in 1,000 shot on me with the SFG. Get out of here, bro. Let me see what build he's got on this bad boy. Nah, mine's better. Mine's better, bro. Sorry. Bro really thought. Is it the same guy? Yeah, same one. I'm gonna kill that man with his own setup. I got him. I got him with his own setup, bro. Oh, it's... I like this weapon. I do. There is one other way to use it, and that is with the 7.62x39 conversion. It requires 1,700 kills, and it just overall basically gives you better damage at the cost of a lower overall fire rate and a lower magazine capacity. However, yeah, recoil is much worse. It's like proper Counter-Strike recoil at this point. Like, you could still use it, I guess. Like, it's not like it's bad or anything like that. It's just the thing is, whenever I could have a 100-round drum, I'm going to have a 100-round drum. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. To be a little bit fair, I will try to get a couple of kills with this at range if I can. But I think we all know that objectively, the default ammo is just going to be better. Or more fun, at the very least, right? What the... Bro. Yeah. Yeah, just... It just... Oh, it just works. It really does. Bro's name is Satisfied. Dog, this weapon belongs in one of those like satisfying compilations. Low recoil and high damage. Put like a video of like sand being squished under this or something, right? Or like some Subway Surfers gameplay on the bottom. Like, man, I don't even know what else to tell you. What I can... Jesus, that was a bad one. What I can tell you though, use this while you can. Every time that everyone is using a weapon, it basically just gets nerfed every single time. So use it while you can, get as many kills as you can, enjoy it to the fullest extent humanly possible, and just be entirely ready for a nerf within the following weeks. That's as much as I can tell you about it. What else I can tell you is if you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe. Do you see this weapon absolutely everywhere? Do you like this weapon yourself? Let me know in the comment section below. There's another one. There's another AK-12BR. It's not even the same guy. Different guy. It's spreading, man. The virus is spreading. If you guys want to see more videos just like this, you could do so with the Phantom Forces playlist up on screen. On screen as well, you will see a list of all of the channel members. You guys are absolutely fantastic. And of course, a big shout out to the top tier channel members: Bear, Jared Smith, Out, Solitude, Matthew, Yee Gaming, Plum, Baka, Kitsune, King GS, Mr. Spooky, Taxman, Trooper MLG, and Lazy Goth. You guys are amazing. If you want to become one, link in the description below. Subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And with that said, enjoy the rest of your day. Love you so much. Peace.